I mean to do that. Stop recording. Still streaming though. I need to disable that hotkey. Alright, we're still doing pretty good. What is the board thing we can do? Yeah. What was Nagoya in the table? 13th? Yeah, that's a match we should have won. We've kind of been stalling a little bit. Alright, so let's look at the actual calendar. Because what we're going to want to do is arrange a friendly here. And that will be against them. How bad? Alright, that's fine. Cool. Jesus. We are losing players left and right. Alright. So that should be that. And now we're going to fix up the rest of our training schedule. And we should be kind of in a very quick autopilot mode. Um, Not that, like, I don't know. I like moving quickly through Football Manager when, like, kind of like when I was talking about just a second ago. Like, it's generally assumed that we're gonna finish around or outside the top few things. There's not much I can do to really boost that. Um, so what we're gonna do is kind of lock down what we got, try and focus on some stuff to get better. Um, I want to focus on possession in our tactic for the next couple weeks as well. I feel like that's been a problem. So the more that we can address that, the better. I think we were debating on whether we were going to re-sign him. Oh, huge. So we're going to get a center back for the rest of the way. Actually, no, we're not, because I don't think I'm going to be able to register him. He's just going to kind of play. How old is he? 17, yeah. Other kids will be able to play over him. Low key, these guys are going to be playing for my team in a couple of years anyway. Okay, this guy, actually, we need him. What is he? How old is he? 17. So the idea here is like we gotta time this right, but he needs to be somewhat looked at. Um, Honestly, can I move him to the affiliate? I need him to play. Oh fuck, gotta wait. All right, so this is a big match. This I know I said last time that if we lost that, that would kind of be our hopes and dreams. This is the definitive end. No points here is most likely, or is not most likely. It is almost certainly a death knell in our continental hopes and dreams. We are still 5 points behind on even matches played. Um, but that's not guaranteed to hold. Tokyo and Hiroshima play tonight. Let's see if they lose. That would be huge. That would be huge. They won 6-1. Nope. We don't get the bounce there. Okay. We're going to try and get another little mental boost from training. We'll start low because we need to try and get everybody a little bit excited. Ah, fuck. See, we lost one of the 7.6s. That's tough. Usually they say like 7.7. Um, I gamble a little bit lower sometimes depending on the team culture. Sometimes your team just likes being praised, you know. Okay. Hadakeyama being suspended is bad, really bad. All right. That's about the best my team mental can be without trying to give a team talk, which is unnecessary right now. They expect us to lose, so 3 points here would not only be huge, but a subversion of expectation. It would also be it'll probably be our best like win of the season, home against number one. I think we beat them earlier on some nonsense. Yeah, we beat them 1-0 on the road. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Um, we're going to hope that we can recreate some magic and, you know, okay, so now we have to rebuild the lineup too, though. Saruno played so bad that my entire staff lost opinion of him. It's so funny. Um, this is basically our starting top four. Um, okay, DeVries on the bench. Ugh, this is gonna be so tough. I don't really know. Duke's still hurt, so it's not like he's even an option. So Hara's got to be on the bench. Um. Oh shit, we got some lines. I didn't even see that. Some chemistry. I love Thundercat. He can play Segunda Volante. Why haven't I been doing this? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Please, if he scores this game, I'm gonna cry. He's gonna score in like a screamer. Dude, this dude needs to be developing as a Segundo Volante. It's kind of crazy that I hadn't looked at that. I just ignored that completely. Why? Why? That's actually really good for. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so dumb. Oh, I feel so dumb. Oh man, this hurts. Like this is like getting a migraine. It's a little dramatic, but you get my point. Avery, I'll give my heart to you. I love Thundercat so much. Alright, we're not going to start Yabre this time. He's been getting absolutely cooked. In the last 5, it's been deceptive, I feel like. So, like, now I need... Click the U18s. I like it. Oh, shit. No, no, no. Oh. Oh my god. I'm gonna be playing with a fucking youth keeper. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just fucked up so bad. We're gonna lose this game. We're gonna lose this game and it's my fucking fault. Number 60. You're gonna give up 60 goals this game. Alright, cool. This is going to be so bad. I cannot believe I did that. I fucked up so bad. I was like, why is it telling me I need to put a squad number on somebody? Like, there's probably just a youth player on the bench that I haven't played before. Yeah, there is. He's in the starting lineup. That's crazy. If this kid wins this game for us, legend, club legend, 1 start, just a dub. Oh, come on. No, guys, guys, guys. You don't have to throw. You don't have to throw. Fuck yeah, what a save. What are his stats? What is he looking like? First touch being a 3 is concerning. I can't lie. But overall, not terrible. And overall, like, serviceable. Um, Breezy Wet 57. We're holding him to a draw so far. Dream's not dead. Dream is not dead. But remember, we need 3 points to keep pace. To keep pace with being 5 points back. Alright, that's pretty good. Because we have gotten shots. They made some substitutions. They made a few substitutions. Good shit. Come on. Oh. Okay. Another corner. How are we looking? Nduka's playing pretty bad. Saruno's playing bad again, too. I think we sub off Saruno early. I'm going to throw on Leai. Like, I just can't sit here and watch my top striker not perform. That's not going to be me. And I'd rather be a little bit more drastic in that approach. And Duca seems to have pulled it together. Tormund's playing bad too, so we'll go ahead and do a swap there, though. And then Nduka is tired, but I want to see how far he can go if he's still pulling a 6.7. And then the next sub will probably have to... Ooh, instant highlight. When the oh, we took it away. We took the highlight away because of the sub. That's brutal. So sad. Shit. I thought that would fall. I thought that would fall right into the goal. Alright, so this is about the time where we're going to want to make the final subs. And it's kind of pretty clear to me who's got to come off. Dude, I fucked up twice now. be putting on so many youth players. This is crazy. Come on, gentlemen. Come on, gentlemen. I mean, a draw is like awesome for us here, but we'd love to get a win. That'd be awesome. Or come on, DeVries. You're. Oh, what a bad ball, man. He had him. He had him back post. If he could have just produced something better there, would have been awesome. Please don't give up a goal here. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. He's off. He's off. And he saved it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Get out of here. Are you serious? Come on. Yep. I'll give that to him for sure, for sure. Fuck. Um, team is pissed. And we're gonna lose this 1-0. Yeah, we just kind of got to give him the unlucky speech there, and I mean that's genuinely true. You hold him to a draw for 89 minutes or 87, you get scored on with no time left. Thankfully, I mean even with Tokyo winning, Niigata is now still within 6 points, but we're still chasing Sapporo and Kobe. So the dream is dwindling. The light is fading, is what I'll say. That is a huge blow to our campaign to not come away with any points there. Because again, contextually, we get 1 point there. We are within 5 still of Niigata. It's still a climb, but I mean, now we need them to lose twice. We need 3 teams to lose twice and us to win. No, they need to lose 3 times or lose and draw a combination of 3 times, and we need to win 3 of our next 3, right? Yeah, I think I only have 3 matches. We have to win out, and they have to drop everything. It's very bleak. It's very bleak. It's an overachievement regardless because we were considered relegation fodder at the start of the year, but yeah. Okay, while this is simming, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, but I will be back. This will take 2 seconds. Hell yeah. All right, we're working. We're moving. So what we're doing here is we're kind of playing chicken with the sim. So it's gonna move to the 14th. When it does that, we're gonna make our swap because it will kind of register the recovery that would have been from training. Um, we're going to keep praising the lads. Honestly, I know I've been thinking about this, so we're gonna come back to the screen here in a second. But I've been really stuck on the 17-year-old that we were talking about, the winger, um, or the center midfielder, because I did add him to the development list, but I want to keep an eye on him and his actual, um, like general growth. Um, so let's go back to here. I think it's this guy. Yeah. Well, this is the new kid. His anticipation is terrible. Oh my god. So conventional wisdom is you don't want to pull most of these guys from. He's not registered, is he? Yeah. And he's injured. That sucks, dude. That's crazy. Low-key, like a really good like dump if to the reserves, but like golly. Okay, so there's just like an attack. This guy. No? Is there another Cam? Where did he go? Did I already move him to my? Maybe. Nope. Does not look to be the case at all, actually. There's a player appearing and disappearing in my youth academy. That's fun. Is he? No, he's not. Because the youth candidate's already signed to the squad. Is he like missing here and I just didn't see him? So that's the other guy. That's the new guy. It's this guy. Okay, so here, he's 17. Close enough. Moving you to senior squad. So now we go to training. Oh, individual. He should be at the bottom somewhere. I'm just looking for 17. I don't even know. What? I'm so confused. I guess he wouldn't even be in here then. Um, and I can't advance yet. No matter what, I have to go to. He's gonna be in my tactics anyway. So here's what we're gonna do. Or not until I advance at least. But all right, we get boom, boom, and then yeah, we'll take Hasagawa, War. I. Oh, this is so tough. Hatakeyama is not fucking starting. If anything, we'll give Saka minutes. Hatakeyama can come in and play, And this is a friendly, so we're going to try and get as many of our foreign players on the bench as we can, too. Important of it, yeah, these guys can sit. This is another thing. So, for me, it's really small stuff that bothers me with FM. Right here in this filter screen, I really wish there was like I mean, I'm trying to look for it here, but like there's like hiding functions, right? So like one of the ones I usually leave on is like unavailable because like those guys are all hurt or like on loan. And right now I'm just trying to keep like, but that also takes away my bench slots if you see that, which is a weird thing. Um, and so then, but when we do like the U18s, right? I wish that I could go through and like sort these guys like that. I could be like, yeah, like there's U18s, but I want this specific like group of them. Like there's like the bums and then there's like the development. And there's like the development list. I can like tag some of those guys for the development list. But that also functionally tries to loan them out. So the way that that works is like if you go in here, like you go into your general manager, your development list. So like these guys, like he hasn't started on this guy. He hasn't started. He's been working on these guys, but like he's trying to get them out. Oh, their contract expires by the end of the year. Low key, might have to re-sign some of these fellas. Cause Tsubasa here might actually play for us. There's no reason for me to. I mean, not in a large capacity, but in terms of like how things have gone, he's definitely getting where would be intern contract? Oh, he just wants to be a youngster? That's flawless. I'll give you so he'd be 22, but this would be like a really good depth contract for us. I'll give him a loyalty bonus of 1,000. That's huge. Great job, buddy. And realistically, nothing for him matters. This guy, who are we? But do you see what I'm saying? Like how, I mean, this guy, we don't need him. And he's not going to be, but this guy we do want. I don't know. Anyway, the idea is like, when I'm in this tactics screen, I don't want to have to go through and like individually check each of my youth players. And like, it's also like an elevated problem right now because I am just like not playing as intensely as like I normally do. So like or have in the past. Um, I'm not because I'm on stream and I'm trying to move a little bit faster. The the speed of what I'm doing and looking for means I'm not taking as many notes. And the repetition of taking notes is important because when you're doing that, you get to like just like essentially like think like, okay, this guy I've seen him 2-3 times. Maybe I don't want him. He's not actually important. And then when you like normally I have like a sheet that I showed like a while ago that was me just being like this is like my plans or whatever. And honestly, like I don't know, I'm kind of talking myself into like wanting to do that in a little bit, so we'll see. Oh, he is a prospect. He wants to leave. So we're getting, honestly, you go to the reserves too. All right. Cool. So now we're sifting through. Honestly, that is what I need to be doing while we're just kind of like walking through the end of this. I can make my end of season plan. So I've got my little notepad here. I'll get some paper and we'll take some notes. Because this is going into 2027. We only have 2 months to really make some moves, and I do need to identify the weak points in my roster that I think need to be addressed. regardless of what my perceived depth is. 8-0. Holy shit. Um, wow. War scored a hat trick. Hara scored. Ikeda. Imamura missed a penalty. Imamura made a penalty. Crazy. Why was Imamura taking penalties? Yamamoto's out for 3 weeks, so he is done for the season. That's good. That's fucking awesome, actually. That's actually exactly what I wanted. How did they know? How did they know that my depth striker needed to go out for... I'm not mad. You're mad. Um, I'm looking for a good pen. There it is. There you are. No, it's not. It's not the one I'm thinking of. You know what? We're gonna go with this one. I haven't used like purple in a while. So again, the way that this works is we kind of outline the formation, um, kind of who I'm gonna. Hey, what's up? Happy Friday. We're gonna try and like figure out where essentially our starters are, the guys that we don't want to lose. Um, the way I usually mark it out is like I have like my striker, advance forward, my striker, and like I'll call it like my playmaker, so like my PLY. And then, like, because that can be a multitude of different roles, but a guy that I'm either expecting to score or create for me in a different way than the advanced playmaker. Um, what is this? National Burkina Faso? Burkinabe? Is it Africa? 55th in the world. Okay. So, with that, he's asking to leave. He doesn't fit my system, though. Where did that guy go? Outside scouting scope. He looks great, though. Can I invite him to trial? What does he do? He's right, left winger. Alright. Yeah, dude. Way worse things could happen. Season's gonna be over in 3 weeks. Actually, we'll do 4 weeks. We'll schedule a friendly after the end of the season, before the squad leaves. You know, or I don't know how much time we'll have to do that, but we'll see. And then man, there's some really cheap cams available. Hmm. How much do we have left in the transfer budget? A lot. Nope. Yeah, dude, he can sign for as long as he wants. He's 22. We're always looking for better defenders because this is always such a fucking hard part for me. Okay, so we might... Yeah, alright, cool. Welcome, dude. No, no, no. That's good. Okay, he wants some incentives. Mostly cup-based. These are pretty good. I wonder if I can get rid of these. Minimum release. Ooh. I want optional extension. Mm, we'll say after 20 games, bump his salary up to 6.5. Okay, he likes that. That's fine. So we're getting a lot out of that. So what I just did there, a big condition that I'm really trying to focus on is it's sometimes hard to get rid of a release clause, especially with a guy that's like this who like he still doesn't see us as a non-relegation side. So what I just did was on January 1st of 2028 the release clause will expire. That means instead of when he was asking a year later after two more transfer windows essentially, basically in one season, if we can hang on to him, if we can keep him, if we can keep him happy, he's locked in. And we have an optional extension. If he is actually a decent regular starter, which like for my team he will be, 15 first touch is incredible. He's a little slow, but he's strong, he's big, he's 6'4", he has good jumping reach, he has good heading. He could be another set piece wizard. And again, for defensive talent, he's great. He's going to be a decent work rate player. His perks are fine. Likes to switch ball to wide areas is really good for my offense because that means he's going to play it forward to guys that are going to be bombing down the wing. And yeah, so we want to be able to, you know, build off of a guy like that. Um, and again, that's kind of why we're starting to look at um, the larger aspect of what my team is going to need. Um, all right, and then let's see. DM. All right. Okay. So now, already a big thing that I'm going to talk about for next season is going to be the keeper position. Haruna's good. He's fine, but we can do better. We've seen better in this league, and we know that we can do better. This is, why are they recommending me this guy? There's just no way that he would come here. He's 90K. Would be a terrific signing. Yeah, I bet. I don't think he wants to play here. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Who would we get rid of? Again, we'd probably be shedding some weight. Maybe we shed in Dong. Well, wait. This is another thing that's going to be fun to look at. Okay, so contract. Whose expires this year? We already have him proposed for a new deal. So it's everybody from here up. Portanova is on loan. So, like, that's. And I don't think he wants to resign. We have a lot of young guys leaving. Yeah, I don't think we lose hardly anybody, actually. So, because we have long term contracts, we're going to have to move on from people. Especially because, like, right here, like, we're already seeing that. Like, Haruna expires next year. Same with Dong Han. And Dong Han, I think, wants to leave. Yeah, he's got a slight concern. But, like, let's look at, like, 27. 6K for an impact sub is crazy. But the idea, though, is, like, he'd probably be starting over him. Meekin probably won't start next year, right? No, wait, it's not him. It was Chick, the keeper. He's really good, like for his first. But he's not, because he's Malaysian. He played so well. We're gonna let him finish out the season and we'll move him up. But you know what I'm saying? Like we'll pencil him in on the side as like the depth. Because we're gonna want him to train, and he's locked in for a while, so that's good. All right, but yeah, that's kind of the idea. So we already have an idea that we are going to have to make moves, especially if we want to acquire players like this. Um, I'm gonna move him to the short list of. It's November 17th. Again, 2 months would be great right here. That's fine. Yeah, we're fine with him just being on a. All right, so Maury signed with us. That's good. Yo, that's huge. So these guys are all gonna be homegrown, which is another big project. We do need homegrown players. It's not as dire as some of the other leagues, but it's good to know. Um, and it's good to keep in mind what we need to be, um, again, just kind of like looking for. Because, like, some of these guys who will be signing will actually be, like, Japanese players. Ideally, our keeper would be someone who is a non-foreign player because I hate having none of my outfield players or not all five of my outfield players using that spot, especially because I feel like Japanese, Malaysian, and like a lot of the other Asian countries that don't count against the foreign player rules, like they can produce a good enough keeper for us. Kobe drew us, so we are 7 points behind. It's not mathematically impossible. It's not over till it's over, but damn it, is it bad right now. Does he want to? Cool. No interest. That sucks. Um, cool. This is going to be a really big determinant right here, but yikes. Okay. Sorry, I'm still taking notes. Because I'm trying to, again, we're trying to build a program here. So again, this is what we're looking like right now. We're on a clean slate. We're making the key down here in the left, or in the left. And so like, I'm trying to make a, you know, big significant stride. All right. We gotta get rid of him. And yep. All right. So we got our top guys starting up top. Yamamoto's injured. He's recovering a lot better though. Alright, let's go there. Alright, we're gonna try Keita at wing. Should be serviceable. Who else do we have here? Yeah, it's like... God, they're both on yellow warnings. This is gonna be so fun when they both get carded. I'm just gonna be howling, laughing. The game is going to absolutely just feed that to me. So excited. Looking forward to it. We still have a spot not being used. You are not coming on the bench. Kind of have a defenseman. Okay, so we got 2 spots on the bench. We have a foreign player slot. Alright, we definitely bring Portnovo on the bench. It's going to be bold not to start him, but I do want to try a new look. Like, I feel like the 4 guys up top have been just really struggling. And I feel like part of that is the service. Like, I haven't been able to get consistency out of Yabre or De Vries. I think left back is remaining a problem for us. Yikes. So we're going to say position needs. Alright, yeah, we're asking for a starter for Christmas in net, but alright, these guys look good. Oh, Torman could probably be in the bench, because Kabore probably won't play if there he is. But then we also want to lighten the list here. We have one more spot. We'll probably bring... Oh, this guy's not... No, neither. We have a lot of spots. Okay, so... Torman will be here. We need a true striker. War is hurt. And so is Yamamoto. That's great. So that leaves us with Amano and Hasegawa. I think we bring Hasegawa just kind of as a nod to the youth. I know it's not great, but whatever. He's been doing decent. We can kind of throw him on. We have been giving a lot of youth players chances throughout the season, but that's for good reason. They have to get better. Alright, that's, I think... This is going to be crazy. I feel like we're going to just... Yikes. Alright. So, I feel like another big spot for us would be a creative defensive midfielder. We really need the gentlemen to believe in themselves. I mean, 8th, this is so tough. And we have not been in good form. This is going to be ugly when it shows our form right here. Look at this. This is going to be like, yeah, win, loss, loss. Like, any one of those last 3 losses, if we could have made points out of that, we're in such a better spot here. I mean, we can still take a pretty big hack out of... We're going to be watching the table. We're going to try and see what happens here, but... Because I know I've been doomsaying. I know I've been saying, like, oh, this is going to be it. This is when we're We're gonna figure out if we're winning or dying, and truly we will here, you know. Oh my God. This is tough. I really hope that we can just manufacture something here. It looks like we've been getting, from the highlights, it looks like we've been getting pressure, but like already 0.5 XG, like come on. Something's got to give here. Nice. Put it in. Yeah. There we go. See, we finally scored for the first time in 2 matches. This is awesome. That's incredible. I don't think the strikers are the problem on my team. Like, I still think Haragaya and Saruno are my top guys going into next season. I mean, Saruno bagged 23 goals for the team this year. Granted, very sporadically, I think I may need a third man in rotation that is like, you know, like an identifiable squad player. Um, which is that's a good category to be considering. All right. Okay. Oh, please don't give them highlights here. Good ball. Good ball. Couldn't catch it. Ooh, almost got it. Come on, guys. Okay. No! That was such a long highlight for that to end like that is tragic. Okay. And I've got my thing all set up now, so now I'm going to be fully attentive on us apparently losing this game. There it is, the annual band chat. It's crazy how it happens every time. It's like right at an hour and a half. They just come in and they're like, boop. Oh, nice. Okay. Maybe we get one more. I'd love if Ikeda could create something, because that would make me feel validated for playing him wide and just getting a creator somewhere, you know? Oh, cool. Just nothing. Almost one of the goals of the season, bro. It didn't even come within 10 feet of the net. Maybe it was supposed to come closer and the match engine didn't register it. I don't know. Oh, wow. Damn it. Wow. Oh, wow. That almost went so poorly for us. We've been better here. We just need more possession. Guys, what is happening? Cut. Yep. Jesus Christ. All right, this is gonna be a big vibe switch, but we're gonna change up the music a little bit. I think I'm getting superstitious. Maybe we've got a let's see what we got here. No, we're gonna avoid. We're gonna go back to the well. God, all right. What is the gentlemen. God, this is tough. And we have a lot of youth on the bench, too. I kind of want to take Yabre off pretty quickly. Yamada's already got a yellow. Great, great. This is not good. This is about to be 3-1. If they go up 3-1, I'm going to rage sub on 5 players and just sit back and watch as we lose. Yep, here it comes. Yep. Cool. Yeah, you, yeah, you, um, 6.2. What the hell, man? Kata's playing good. See you then. Cool. Get out of here. Get out on the field. There's no way that like these bums are gonna score anyway, so we just gotta. Oh, cool. They're gonna score on us again. That's fun. Yeah, here we go. Just get those lads on there. Great. And yeah, and this is just the point where we honestly we might throw in encourage if we get a goal, but that's unlow. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Cut it back. Oh, that's big. Come on. All right, so that's what I'm saying. So now we throw an encourage out there. That's big. That's really big. I mean, Hasagawa with a goal contribution. He doesn't actually score this, right? But like just that's the importance of like the hockey saying, right? Like get balls on net. Like like that's the idea. Okay. Those against the run of play too. So hopefully that gets some confidence in the dudes. Lei might be a problem. He's looking a little gassed, and I don't think he has a lot of stamina as a player, which is like one of his drawbacks. But oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Please, I'm begging you. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew he was just square up outside the box and take a stupid shot. Oh my God. So great. I'm just begging. I'm begging for a draw. We haven't gotten a point in 2 matches. This is a horrible way to end the season. I'll be so happy. One of the major talking points I had like 2 streams ago was about how we need to be turning some of these wins into draw or some of these losses into draws and some of these like non-point things into points. That's a big thing. Like it's very important. Oh my God. No way. Yeah, I really need that, honestly. I need. I. Yeah. Oh my God, that was almost. I'm almost wondering if I should try and. No, it's not worth it. Both of my wingers are gassed. We're gonna have to get like one of those like springy plays. There's no point in going attacking right now. Ooh. God, that was so close too. That would have been hype because it's in Memora, but highlight's still going. We'll see what happens. Jeez, we can't. That's it. So now we're gonna try and just like I said, like move. Cool. Yeah, I mean I am pretty happy with how generally we played. Granted, we are Yeah. So we're sliding in the table significantly, but this is about where we're gonna finish is somewhere in between 8th and 10th. Um, Overall, very fine with that. We were competitive to the end of the season. Um, that's not bad. You know, I thought we fixed all this shit. Hmm. That's upsetting because I mean, it's still an overperformance in terms of my entire, you know, season this year. Kashima's probably about to just beat our ass, but yeah, we're out of range of Champions League qualifying places. We're officially in debt. So we're gonna have to do some selling. We lost $10 million this year. So hopefully, uh, it's actually another kind of category I'm gonna make off to the side. Um, we're just gonna write down because we already are selling Kumamoto. Um, mm, all right, we're gonna take a precautionary save because sometimes irreversible things happen when you advance past a certain whatever. We can't have that. This is a keeper. Those aerial reaches a 4. You can buzz off with that. Who is this? Like a defensive midfielder, but he's also like a fullback? Like what would he be as a fullback? Oh, his crossing is bad. So he's a true defensive player, and then he can play like center back, no nonsense. Yep. So he has like a central defender. Not bad. Jumping reach could be better, but this would be an interesting depth signing. He's not gonna want to come here though. Yeah, no interest. No interest. Oh. Alright, one more save. And then we're gonna advance to the day before the match. And yeah, alright, so I think we're still gonna rock Saruno up top as my striker. Um I think that's just responsible in terms of what he's going to be able to produce. I don't think it's hard to acknowledge that he's going to get better. He did have a kind of slow end to the season, but kind of the offense in general stalled a little bit. I'm worried that maybe I have to go back to the tactics drawing board. I do want to look at kind of where our average position has been in some of these matches because I feel like of course, there's 2 matches in 5 days to end the season. Why would there not be? Um, that's just fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. Um, but anyway, oh, what is this? Why did we stop? Did I miss the? Oh, cool. He's coming. That's massive. Wow. Oh, he's at Mönchengladbach. Yeah. He's still out. Well, he's probably back by now. I'm so mad that we lost to Osaka, man. That's just tough. Um, yeah, but while we're looking at this depth chart, I'm gonna kind of to the chat announce some of the starters for next season that we're gonna be bringing back and kind of my rationale behind it. Um, this is the other guy I was thinking of. Obviously, we invested a lot of money in this guy. So it would be wildly irresponsible to give up on him. Um, and I think that's another thing that is like important is like we're young. This is a great player for us. He is going to very consistently produce for us, especially with the season he had this year. So there's no reason for me to give up on him and ask him to. Okay, so yeah, this is the guy that we tried to put in here earlier. So we're gonna look at like him being an advanced playmaker on the left. What's his bad foot? He's pretty good at both. So we're gonna try advanced playmaker on support, and then yeah, because we want to improve his dribbling. But then I want to make sure that he is available for the U18s because he's not gonna play for us yet. He's just developing. Come on, and then honestly, what's the other thing I want him to work on? His jumping reach is terrible. I do that. Or can I just make him fast as hell? It doesn't matter if he's like, or like, that'll improve his long shots, his technique. Yeah, we'll try and make him faster. Because he's only 25. Actually, since he's 25, I'm going to make him do endurance. Because then he'll probably keep his stamina up, and that's a little bit more important to me. Like a mental and a physical that won't degrade as fast. Okay. Portanova, he might be gone. I don't think we actually are going to keep and hang on to him. Nishi is obviously also a declared starter. Um, Realistically, it would be tragic to lose him, but we might be looking to sell uh, Hara. He has not been developing excellently. He's like this season, he's got 3 goal contributions, which is good, and he's been okay. But like getting a million for him at 20 years old, he's signed for a pretty big deal too. So like, we cut back a little bit of our expenses. Um, that would be good, right? Especially because actually since we're in here, 50% sell-on clause. What is he owed right now? He's 1.9 million. Because I think we can make a little bit more off of him than that. Yep, that's a good one to buy out of. Okay, so we're just trying to get a couple of these clauses gone. Oof. Now this one is expensive, but might be one that we have to buy. We're essentially taking like $35,000 off or something like that. No, 55. Right? 5. And then it'd be, that's at 9. So then 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think. Let's check our math, folks. So this would be 240,000. Yeah, look at me. Never doubt yourself. All right. I think it's worth it. I know it's like 55K and we're in debt, but we're fine. We could honestly sell this clause. I don't think they're selling him. And we're still gonna get some money from that. So that'll balance it. Like, alright, let's get this game over with. We're gonna die. So yeah, we declared a couple of starters. I don't think the problem is if we do sell Hara, like he he is not the player I should be selling is kind of the idea that I'm thinking of right now. Cuz he could develop, he could be better. Whereas like there are guys that are similar contract levels that might not get better and also won't play. You know, like I think if I go back to squad and I look at Hara's contract, yeah, we're only looking at let's do by like salary because we know where he's at. Yeah, he's supposed to be an impact sub. I don't think we have any promises on him. So like that's great. Whereas like we can move on from Tormund's got a massive deal. So does Chinen. And Chinen is about to get demoted. Have we been playing him outside of a role or something? Yep, cover. Cool. If he's demoted, does he also cost less? No. Their demotion in their playing time is their expectation of what they will play throughout the season. So demoting a player is more of like managing their expectation, essentially. Um, and like in this case, we would be demoting him to try and like really like because we just signed a guy. So what's gonna happen is he is gonna play less, and he's also 29. He was kind of signed as a player. I think we paid way too much for him too. Yeah, 2.4 million. This was kind of a panic buy. He's been okay, but like we do not need him to start every game for us, and Hatakeyama is better. Um, at 29.30, and onwards, that's how you start seeing players regress. Especially because like so that's also determined by his natural stamina or his natural fitness. Actually, that's 15. So he might stay pretty good for pretty long, but the idea is we don't want to plan on that. He could get a really big injury that also can really hinder how quickly they grow. Okay, Leai is coming off the bench. Oof. I think we bring War and just pray. He's on a fitness and he's I just don't trust Saruno right now. I don't trust War either though. That's the problem. Bring him on and he's gonna just absolutely throw. And again, I don't think that we have to do that much work to change the team. Again, I really do want to emphasize how young we are. But come on, guys, let's show some intensity. And we're kind of in a dangerous spot too that has happened to me in previous FMs. Like, look at this. Ending the season like this is bad because especially if we keep a lot of the same players or if we lose too many of the same players, going into next season we will be at a bad locker room environment and on top of that, we will be at a low tactical familiarity because for whatever reason, well, if we lose a lot of guys, then yeah, that's just gonna happen. But if we, see, this is what I don't like. I feel like we're playing too far back, and that's why we're conceding so much. Shit. Yeah, that's enough for me. I think this is. I think it's time to try and go back to what we had it. This is crazy that we've just been getting scorched like this, but anytime we try and step back, like we just don't have it. We don't have the ability to really sink at all. We're meant to be playing a little bit more on the front foot. See, like just being forward, look how much farther back they have to play, but we'll see. Please. Huge, and he blocked it. Yabre, oh, he skied it. That's amazing. All right. So we were just writing down Hadakeyama as our starting center back. Honestly, regardless of whether we keep Yabre or not. Oh, Jesus. Did you really just give up a penalty, y'all? That's great. That's amazing. That essentially was going nowhere, too. Great. Um, if we get one before the half, like, again, like, it's possible, but we historically even then like we still haven't been able to overcome it. So I mean, there's a lot of time left in this game. Let's just see what we can do. We're playing fine. We just aren't shooting. We're not doing anything when we have the ball. Come on, y'all. All right, they make a sub. I think we also need to. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought they were gonna grab that. What's going on here? Jesus. Come on. Shit. Let's go. Come on. Come on. We're here. We're in this. Okay, 2-1. I think even after the goal, we sub off Yabre. We'll take a little bit more of a defensive approach, and then we'll try and pump the brakes a little bit here. We'll try and get DeVries a little bit of momentum. Oh, that was close. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oop, almost missed it. Almost missed our window here. So here, you gotta trust our players here. They're playing good and the ones that are motivated. I think we put Hasagawa on as a poacher. He played really good last time. Come on, y'all. That's it. That's a loss right there. That's what a loss looks like. And we deserve that? I don't understand how he's open like that. You just got absolutely scorched, DeVries. Which, like, yeah, he's just absolutely flailing. We are just absolute cannon fodder today. Like, we're walking out there and we are getting blasted. Oh my god. I forgot about this. I need to go. 20 minutes. We also need to check on him. He is very good. So he'd be like an inside forward. Jesus, 16 dribbling. Where is Cons? Peripheral figure. Yeah. But, like, what's this? He's driven. Will he be U21 next year? That would kind of sell me on him. He's like, because here's the thing. He could play right or left wing. This is kind of the guy, like, if I want to compare. Where is he? Should be, yeah. They're saying he's a worse defensive player in his perks, but apparently he's better than Torman. He's better aerial presence. He's actually a better left winger than Torman. And then when we'd compare him, even as right wingers. Shit. I'm just confused because if he's cutting in on his left foot, wouldn't you want him at right wing? Because if he's cutting in, like, you'd want to shoot from his left. Like, maybe cross body shooting, or if he's left inside left, like, feels counterintuitive. I mean, I think this guy is a pretty easy signing for me. Ooh, where'd he go? Can I? Okay, whoa. He wants nothing. He wants to play left winger. Among the most noteworthy players. Alright, cool. I mean, for that amount of money, he can make as much as he wants. So the idea here might be we sign Zacro, we move Torman to right wing, or sell Torman entirely. Like, I'm honestly, I'm gonna pencil list the idea of selling Torman because for $2 million could address a lot of financial I think it was like 2.9. This is pretty good. And he's 29, which is important to note. Alright, cool. He's really betting on himself. 15% sell on. Huge. Okay, so that was really quick. Yeah, no, you are fine. You're still gonna play left wing. Torman is moving over. If anything, you're good, man. So Zacro is probably gonna be our starter for next season. I need to look this up though while I'm Trying to figure this out. Hmm. Okay, there's some conflicting opinions to what's happening here in the game engine, is kind of what I'm gathering from one little cursory glance there, but we're good. Zacro to be unveiled by Cowboy. Okay. So they're going to be fighting for relegation. This is not going to be an easy win either. Um, what's at stake for the folks at the... Actually, no, they're not. This is all academic. Everybody who's going to be relegated has been relegated. All the drama is at the top. We can possibly jump Kyoto and be flatly on the other side of the top half, but the best we can do is a top half finish. Worst we can do is a bottom half finish, which again is still an improvement. False nine. Ooh. He doesn't want to come here. That sucks. I'm like genuinely stressed about this end of season, but we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. Hmm. Yeah, Keita is being sorely missed right now. Everyone's really happy on loan, but I mean, at what cost? What is his deal again? He's a defensive. Oh, he could be an option at right wing. Like that is actually a legitimate option because he's gonna be 20. We're gonna be paying him a decent chunk of change. He's getting written down. I don't think he's gonna start, but he's gonna get written down as a squad player. Because that's really important. He doesn't have to be registered. So like, um, that is going to help a lot. We got to just remember he was gone, and then some of these other guys we're gonna have to sell. That's fine. He's starting to allow the temper to get the better of him. This is Toshiharu. This is one of my left backs. Oh boy. He's not that good, so. Okay. I don't really care what we do with him. They're saying he won't develop past accomplished in defensive midfielder. Then when we go here, yeah, you just need to keep training as a winger then. Then honestly, what's going to happen is, yeah, since we have Ikeda, and he seemed to be performing fine at right wing, and again, we're not going to keep Portanova. We're going to be losing that spot regardless, and like we need to free up foreign player spots. We'll trust Ikeda or Torman to be like one of the guys there. They're saying he has significant potential. Dude, yeah, you can play 2 years for us. Oh, this guy. Can we negotiate? What? Dude, you're trying to short this man $40 a week. My GM sucks. Alright, you can fuck off with a yearly salary increase. Alright, anybody else that we needed? Another poacher. Anybody here? He's not gonna want to resign with us, yeah. Cool. All those guys are gone. Come on, we can jump into ninth place here, guys. Let's see it. Ninth place of a phenomenal finish compared to, I think at the beginning of the season we were projected like literally to get relegated. So I thought he wasn't gonna. What, he'd be 19. What did he do for us this year overall? 12. 12 goal contributions and 31 appearances. I mean, we have options though. You know, we have Ikeda, we have Torman. They will split that load, and hell, even Zakro. Ikeda has 9 and 20. I mean, he's that. You know what I mean? Like, Torman has 18. So I mean, like, Torman's also a better scorer than. So we'll see. God, I didn't even want to see that. Oh, look at that slide. Right there. You got 2 peaks of the season. Kind of like mid-season, we had that big climb, big run of wins, and then maintaining pace, and then just since then we've just dropped right back. So somehow we got to find this form again. Whatever happened there, we were one of the hottest teams in the league for a little bit there. I mean, like I was saying, like look through this patch, like we lost like twice in April and May. Well, we lost twice in April and we lost once in May. And then we had those couple cup games, lost, win, draw, and then it just falls apart. I think honestly looking at it, it's probably losing that League Cup quarterfinal. That's where the wheels fall off. We don't win another game until we play at home against Fukuoka, and now we're on the road. One more game, and then we've got a cap on the 2026 season. Let's hear congratulations for everybody. Let's swap around the squad. We're gonna get some youth guys in here. This is not a honestly like. Where was that dude? Did we move him to reserves? Oh my god. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of see sweeper keeper. Yeah. His first touch. Oh my god. But if we play him as a goalkeeper, defend. None of that shit matters except his anticipation, which is still bad. What is his other stuff that gets affected by sweeper keeper though? It's his passing, his throwing, all that shit. Yeah, no, we're gonna leave him as a goalkeeper because it seems like he's doing fine at that. And last time he played great. We'll throw him out there. Hara's getting a start. I want to see what happens with him. We're going to test this lineup a little bit more and try and get a better look at some of these dudes, see who might actually be serviceable next year, because that's what's important. And winning this game is not, unfortunately. I want it to be, but I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think we did enough. I think this might be the worst signing I made this season. I mean, the fact that we signed him for 6K is fine, but he is not going to be a long-term hold on to player. In fact, he's an arguable must sell in in the deadline, especially if we can flip him 6K for 120. He's I mean, I don't know. I'll give him one more game. This will be a really important prove it for him. Like these two, yeah, I just really think that they're gonna be fine. Oh, I don't have to register Zacro? That's hysterical. Alright, so then who is not gonna make the roster? It's always a dong, man. It's literally always him. Can I play someone else at left back, I guess? I have Matsumoto. There's another guy I think I have. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll swap. Jeez, yeah, his last 5, he's pulling a 6.6. Because this is essentially a friendly. I don't care if we win or lose this game, like I said. So I just really need to see some guys not get hurt and the rest of my team play good fucking football for once. So Zacro is going to start there. And then actually, we'll do Torminate. Like, he's still going to be... His crossing's not great, but we'll be fine. Is there anybody else that I'm going to want to bring? I'm looking for numbers at this point because those are dudes I brought on the bench. Why does he have a number? Sujimara. Mono would be good. Oh, God. Alright, that's our team. Alright, and the number for Axel Zacro is going to be 27. So here we go. Final game of the season. We're really just kind of using this as a fitness test. We really don't have anything that's going to... Oh, wow. Well, that just changed everything. Now I really just expect us to fucking lose. So overall, though, like, talking about this season, it's a win. I feel like we've turned good to great. I think next season, especially with guys like Zacro, we can maybe make, and we signed a big defensive prospect already. We might actually get like a pretty good turnaround for the team. I don't feel like we're like that many pieces away from being good, and like I said, we're really young. So like even if Zacro has to be registered, I identified like that 1 to 2 year window. Oh man. Like a 1 to 2 year window about 4 months ago in the game. So as long as we can kind of stay in that window and keep providing some development to youth players and really stepping up the table, be good. We're gonna need some more consistent development. Some more consistent actual winning. But that will come if we keep doing what we're doing. So I'm not too worried about it yet, but yeah. Everybody get excited. God bless, man. Hmm. So we're playing like shit because I gave him a horrible team talk. Yep. Come on, lads. Come come on, y'all. I'm like disillusioned with this team. I'm telling you that, like, like I feel like we got this. I feel like we're gonna be fine. And I roll out the youth prospects and we get absolutely trounced. Saruno has absolutely flipped off in the last like 4 matches. He's off, please. God damn it. Raise the flag, dude. Nope, he didn't. Doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna rage sub again, and that's fine. Um, yep. DeVries. Maybe we can get something going. Come on, yo. Oh, they did overturn it. That's crazy. Normally you'd have to. Yeah, I stand by my substitutions. I guess I have to, but they have Lamine Yamal. No fair. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. There he is. Well, he's playing like him. Jesus Christ. Yo, that's a goal. What a save. What a save. Oh, wow. Is there anyone even over there? No, Leia's just killing in the ball. Oh my gosh, dude. We just cannot score. Overlap? Nope. No one's doing anything. We're just gonna stare at each other. He's not that fast. Yep, they're gonna full counter and score. What a touch. Everybody has prime Ronaldo against us and is playing flawless Pep Guardiola soccer. Yep, cool. Yeah, that's crazy. That's fun. Oh, they still have the ball. The highlight's still going. So dope. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't even want to watch the end of this game. This is crazy. Oh. So we've scored 2 goals, I think, in the last 5 matches this season. I even tried to supplement with friendlies. We can't even get a garbage time goal. Golly, man. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Cool. I mean, obviously, starting the 19-year-old keeper was a choice, but gotta see if he can be like a depth player. So cool. All right. So we fall to 11th. We're gonna finish bottom half of the table, which I feel like is. I mean, it is obviously very indicative of where we're gonna finish. But as this says, it's not something to be disappointed about. Like, this is our best League One finish in program history. This is a definitive high point for the club. Um, we were really overperforming for a long time. Uh, and I think I just got a little ambitious. We really fell off, so it sucks that like our 20 plus goal scorer just really did not, like, do anything, but, final league position at 11th represents a new record high. Their previous best finish in J1 League was 13th, which they achieved in 2010. And before that, I mean, so these are their best positions ever. Is after the 2010, they get relegated in 2011, but right before then, in 2009, they were in 15th. So I mean, and we won the most games. We drew fewer. We have the second fewest draws in their J1 history, and average third fewest losses. I will say, yeah, we need to fix our defense. We scored 67. That's great. The goal differential being 1 is awesome, but look at the year they got relegated in 2011. Our defense was 2 goals worse than that. We gave up 64, or they gave up 64 goals, got relegated. Granted, they didn't score that many, but like, this is kind of a general problem with my teams I've talked about before. But when we lose, like we lose, like look, 3-2, 3-2, 3-1, 3-0, 1-0. Like most of these losses are not gonna be 1-1 or 2-1s or 1-0s, I guess. We don't get a lot of draws. We play wide open, which is fine. But golly, man. What? Oh, I changed. Okay, so now looking at next season, we still have a good bit of payroll left to spend, and we have 4 million in transfer. That's pretty good. Is there anything that let's check and see how that? Okay, the board is upset because we didn't meet that expectation, but yeah, like we really need to fix our defense. Sendai. Did we beat them this year? We lost 2-1 to them early in the season. And we beat them 2-1 at home. So that's fine. As long as we don't get the supporters to turn on us, we're still safe. I forgot that I told the board that we needed more, or we were going to finish top half. I probably could have aimed a little lower, but I'm going to just throw it out there. We're going to see what they do. They're not going to like it, but there's no way actually that they actually approve that. There's simply no way. I can tell you that right now. Play end of next season. They want to avoid relegation. It's fine. What? God, they're gonna be pissed. Yeah. We finished mid-table. That's so annoying. I should have gone for the low-hanging fruit though. Portnova finished third in Young Player of the Year. That's cool. So I mean, like, it would be great to have him here, but he's not gonna stay. All right, so now as we move on, how long until the transfer window opens? It's 44 days, so that would be January 15th. We're going to be looking to make some smart moves, a little bit more Zarkos, things like that. All right, we're going to try. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to push it, but fine. They're being mean, but it's fine. So we're going to try and get to the end of season review, and then I'll probably end the stream because I'll just talk about a little bit of. Because I'm a little. This has not been good Football Manager streaming, I'm going to tell you right now. I overshot the actual easy part of the. What's it called? Hmm. No transfer interest, no transfer interest. Great. So this is just where it's gonna get really tough, guys. It's gonna be stuff like where was it? It was here, yeah, please. I'm being promised to be sold as soon as possible. Yeah. Where is his transfer thing? He's on the unwanted list, so he's just gotta get sold. Somebody will buy him eventually. The end of season review has to be coming up soon. And I'll give my grand monologue about it. I'll probably pause the music then too, just so I can focus. But ideally, I'll probably spend some time in between now and when I next plan on streaming Monday, and I will make sure that I've made a little plan and like I've got like an outline of what I want to do. We'll also have a lot of leagues loaded in. I don't know. Mm, Where is it? Where is the end of season review? I've been holding on to like thoughts. Hmm. I almost like want to go to the data hub and like start doing some of my own end of season review. This is never gonna pop up. Any day now. Fewer tackles, strong tackling, but we're getting, huh? I want to see. Um, Golly, scatty graph. Huh? Were we just getting like really? So defending is just not. And then we want to do, what was the other one? Scattergraph, goalkeeping. Still not bad. What the fuck? Were there just too many goals scored this year? Like, hang on. +56 against, and we were +9. So that sucks. But like, yeah, like. Yeah, there's a lot of people that gave up goals like that. Just scored a fuck ton. It's crazy. Okay, so we'll see. We just gotta keep scoring then. I think we just have to score more. Golly, man. Come on, we're trying to get to the end of the season review still. Oh, we're playing Sunny. So we're gonna have games in a month, friendlies essentially. We'll be trying to rotate the roster a little bit. Um, I don't know when they actually go on vacation. They might not. We'll see. But man, this is just never gonna end the season officially. I think we might actually play these friendlies before. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Why would the match tactics be on that side? It's so funny. At least it tried. You know what? I'm being spoiled for thinking that, Football Manager dare ever give me something nice. Like, honestly, who am I? Kyle Walker's retiring at the end of the 2026-2027 season for Man City. That's crazy. Maybe he wants to play in Japan. Maybe we can sign him as a coach. I love doing shit like that. Probably not this year, but we'll keep an eye out for an existing Kyle Walker. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Dude, the environment in this club is just brutal right now. Why? You know? Like, what is the point? Why are they sad? It's about to be Christmas. They still think Haruna is our man. I mean, do we? I don't know. I'd love to sign a five-star keeper, but it's kind of hard to justify right now. Oh, this guy's really good. I forgot about him. You know what? Right here, it's saving. It's not gonna give us the. It's not gonna give us the end of season review. I feel like this is just gonna be a good spot to stop. We're about to hit 3 hours anyway. I'm getting a little tired. My brain is getting foggy. It's been a pleasure, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. Um, or for spending this time with me. Um, I'm going to do a couple of contracts right now. Yes, that's a good point. Um, I would do that. I think I'm just. Let's see. Well, actually, what do we got here? Is there anybody that I. What is it? Alright. Oh, we got a couple. trying to find a good stream for people to jump in on. Here's a good one. Alright. Let's finish up asking these dudes for contracts. Cool. Alright, final save, and we're gonna send this raid. What? No, I lost that doc. Oh my god. Where'd that? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go here. And why won't it show me where to jump in on this and like send it? It's just like being annoying. It's because it's like not windowed properly. Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright, thank you everybody. Thank you for being here. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Start. Alright, we're ready.